The end of chemo day 24, and pretty boring day. Um, it was a laundry day. It was a folding laundry day. It was a putting away laundry day. It was a trying to get the kids to fold the laundry day, and discovering that the cat had fleas. I guess it's a good thing I don't have any hair because then I don't have to worry about the fleas. It was a tired day. It's a chilly day. Um, wow. All you bald men out there whose hair isn't going to grow back, I feel really bad for you because it's cold. Anyway, so thank God for my hat, which sticks on very well because it's like the stubble, which, by the way, I haven't shaved my head, so clearly the hair just didn't want to grow back. Works really well to hold on to the hat because, it's like, I can tug on it and it doesn't go anywhere, but actually when I pull on it, it kind of pulls it in half like a piece of saran wrap and just gets really snug on my head, which is fantastic. But yeah, no, today was it was a quiet fall day, and it's funny when you're going through stuff like this, what runs through your head, and yeah, you reflect, especially on a quiet day like today, where you're not rushing off to a doctor's appointment or you're not running into work. And you have those quiet moments. So today, that I had to run a couple of errands while the kids were at home, and it's just really, I don't know how to describe it, and maybe it's the chemo brain and the fact that it's hard to focus on some tasks sometimes, and the mind wanders. Um, but maybe it's having met Lance and kind of realizing how much I've been doing within cycling. It's made me think of it. It's made me think of somebody that I miss, and for the past couple of years, there really has been a day gone by where something hasn't reminded me of him and the friendship that was, I don't want to say lost, but suspended, and how absent he is right now. And you have those moments where when you're going through something like this, you just want to pick up the phone and call certain people, and it's hard when when you can't call them. Anyway, so it's been a weird day that way. You have so many people you can pick up the phone and call, but when it's that one person and I don't even remember what it was today, but there was something about I can't put my finger on it, but there was something about today that just made me really want to pick up the phone, and I've resisted that urge because the ball's not in my court. And anyway, yeah, and who knows, maybe it's just the chemo messing with my head. I will say what's frustrating though is that I'm going to have to wait until next week for chemo. It's kind of a weird thing to say, that you're frustrated that you have to wait for chemo. And I don't know, maybe it's that whole anxiety of having to wait. I'm a very impatient person, and I don't like waiting for things, and I'm a doer. If I know something is happening, or if I know something is going to happen, I'll go ahead and do what I can to make it happen sooner. To kind of make sure that it happens, and that I've got some control over it. Anyway, so that's today. Nothing too exciting to elaborate on. I will say that Mary Kay's Mint Bliss makes my feet feel great. And 3-in-1 cleanser and the self tanner, I think, has been working at keeping my scalp from getting flaky and kind of matching the pale skin to the tan forehead. So I don't know if you can tell in this, but it's not quite as shiny white. So note to everybody out there who shaves their head or loses their head to chemo, if you're looking for something that's skin friendly to those of us who are going through chemo, Mary Kay Self Tanner. It works. and it's not it's sensitive enough for your skin. Anyway, so me and my edema are hanging out at home, and I'm waiting for the swelling to go down. It hasn't gone down. I still feel like a stuffed turkey. All right. Have a good night.